drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the WBC gives Tyson Fury the deadline of August 26th to confirm that he is actually going to retire after he vacates his Ring Magazine belt. And for those who don't know, there's strong sources that have reported that the Ring Magazine belt will in fact be on the line in the rematch between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk. So Fury vacates this belt, and it's on the line because Usyk is going to be the number one heavyweight. Because Fury said he's retiring. So let's take a look at this report from The Zone, which says WBC president gives Tyson Fury deadline to confirm retirement. And it says he has towards the end of August to make his decision. Tyson Fury has until August 26th to confirm his retirement to the WBC. The WBC heavyweight champion has vacated his ring belt, leaving the title to be decided by next weekend's fight between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. So as you can see, Tyson Fury is now on the clock. The question now is, what are your thoughts on that? And do you think that Tyson Fury will vacate the WBC title? Trill Dollar Bill.
Yo, they be putting my man Mauricio Suleiman in some tough situations. You know, my man just be trying to stay face. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I gotta do something. You know, they holding me to the fire. Poor Mauricio. He's just trying to keep the bag rolling in. You know. Oh man. I don't listen. I think then this is what's gonna happen. Then he's gonna get an extension. You know what I'm saying? If already Suleiman's gonna give him an extension. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I believe it when I see it. I don't. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna put that belt up vacant too, and then let you know? I don't know, but I know because they're gonna probably try to. I don't know if he retire. I don't see them doing it. I really don't. I believe it when I see it. I believe that we're gonna end up hearing something else, like if he got an extension or this something with these guys.
All right, Conspiracy G.
I agree with Trill on this. I think what the WBC gonna probably do, they're gonna make Tyson Fury franchise champion, and they're gonna put up the regular WBC belt up for that AJ Usyk fight. So that way, they're gonna have undisputed, and then when Fury decides to come back, he gets dibs on the undisputed champion. They're gonna do something like that, man. I'm telling you, they're not trying to lose money. Like Mauricio's like, damn, man, like Tyson Fury's a cash cow. Like Fury, we can't really strip him, because if we strip him, we don't make no money. All right, yo, Tyson Fury, you seen what we did for Lomachenko, right? We could do the same thing for you in the heavyweight division. I know. It doesn't make sense, but forget all of that. You could be a retired champion. We're gonna call you the WBC Legacy Champion. And that's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be something ridiculous. The WBC gonna find a way to get their fees, especially from a Tyson Fury, because it doesn't make sense for WBC to be willing to have Tyson Fury give up all that bread. They're gonna be like, nah, buddy, but you still our champion, even if it's Usyk or AJ. You're still the champion. You're just a franchise champion. And Tyson Fury is going to foolishly agree to these made-up belts, And it just is what it is. Because then they're gonna be like, Tyson Fury, at any time you want to come back, we'll make it where they have to fight you. And Tyson Fury's gonna say, bet. Tyson Fury know what he's doing. And even if they don't create a new belt for Tyson Fury, I already know Tyson Fury's argument. AJ or Usyk has all of my leftovers. All of those belts that they rocking were all mine. They just keeping it warm for me. I'm here to collect. That's what he's gonna do. So I don't know, man. This dude Tyson Fury a funny dude. He think boxing fans are just idiots, and I don't know. Maybe the casuals is falling for this, but people that know Tyson Fury know this dude's bugging, and I'm telling you, he shook to death. He don't want no parts of that Ukrainian soup, bro. That's what he don't want he don't want to sip the Ukrainian soup. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, he's like that Usyk dude, man. He's like, I don't want no parts of Ukrainian breakdancing in the ring. And I think all these antics is to stay away from Usyk. I bet you the moment AJ wins, Tyson Fury gonna get on Twitter and start blasting AJ. Set up that fight right now. He probably calling a sultan in Saudi Arabia like, yo, we ready. You know what I mean? If Usyk win, I guarantee you ain't gonna see nothing on social media though. Other than congratulations to Alexander Usyk. I'm just saying, yo, Tyson Fury, you think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I know you hustle. You know what I mean? My co-hosts, they trying to be nice. I'm just keeping it one wow. I know you playing games. Come get some of that Ukrainian soup, fam. That's what I want to see. Come get some of that. And I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying, if you really on that retirement stuff, I'm not gonna consider you the greatest until you face whoever's the winner of this of that fight right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm honestly, AJ, I like you. I do. But I'm not throwing my prediction out there. But I just want to see Usyk win. Just to see if Tyson Fury bought that light. I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Just throwing it out there. And I'm pretty sure the Boxing Bros Nation around the world agree with me. They want to see that fight. So Tyson Fury, don't freeze up if my man Ukrainian soup mops your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And you know it's real because Ned never once said, G, watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, dude. Watch your mouth.
Yo, Ned, it's too late, bro. I know you felt everything that I said in your soul. Look at that. Damn, geez, right on, man. So, exactly. You see, now to get off screen, because Ned's like, damn, how you reading my mind right now? How my daddy reading my mind?
He saw your journals. All right, yo, TV, go ahead.
Listen, I already told y'all what it is. They giving him extra PTO. He got 6 days after the fight to say something. I'll tell you, he's coming back the 21st. And he's going to talk hella mess on Twitter. He's going to post a lot of Instagram posts, and he's going to call out his next opponent, which is either AJ or Usyk. And first off, I want to say, if y'all, a lot of people, every time I'm like, next weekend is a big fight to a lot of people. And they're like, there's a fight next weekend? Like, yes, a major fight next weekend. I tell the backstory of both AJ and Usyk. Usyk and AJ, because, Usyk's the, A-side right now. But don't do this to me right now because, I hate talking about this fight. It hurts my heart. It really hurts my heart that these two gladiators really got to go at it next weekend. And, it's going to define a time in history. But Fury, you're full of bullocks, bro. You're doing it wrong, bro. You need the chips to eat with your fish, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you
need some peas to eat with his fish and chips, bro.
Yes. Yo, so this pay. You got
you don't want no soup though.
G.
TV's like, damn, geez, right, yo, this is crazy.
No, never. But Fury knows what the options he's got to weigh, and this is a big option, and it's retirement. It's like move right into the sunset. If Fury really retires on the 26th, which I doubt, it's just more time to make a decision. Like who you gotta really sign the dotted line. I know it's like Eddie. I know Eddie's over there working with Oh my goodness, I'm drawing blanks when I come to these promoters' names, but I'm not even gonna think about it. Eddie's working with Fury's camp.
You talking about Bob Arum or Frank Warren?
Yes. I was drawing Bob Arum. Like you see that you say, like when the mind loses something, it loses something. Like you like, dang. I'm like thinking. I'm like,
when the mind lose something it's never had.
Exactly.
I never had Bob Arum. Pause. That sounds crazy. But,
What?
Pause. Come on now. Take 3. But I'm just saying.
Daddy's Ned.
No. But I'm just saying. I think Eddie and Bob Arum was like, really, after this fight, after this part 2, they're like, let's make this undisputed fight happen. Like, we've been talking it to the fans. We've been promoting it. We've been talking, like, everybody's been saying undisputed. AJ's been saying undisputed. Wilder's been saying undisputed. Ruiz's been saying undisputed. Usyk is an undisputed talk. I don't know if he said it, but, he's been in the talks. Fury's been saying undisputed. So now it's time to make it happen. Let's put it on for boxing right now. Let's make this big fight happen. It's the time for it to happen right now, and there's no more waiting time. Because before, when it was Wilder and AJ in the talks, we was like, oh, we can make them. I don't need to fight each other. But now it's time for whoever wins this fight next weekend. The best got to fight the best next. We don't need no more talking. We don't need no more fight mandatories fighting. Position 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need the 1 and 2s. What up, G?
I'm gonna show you some love, Ned. Ned, I don't know. In your little explanation, you just had me think about a lot of things. Shame on WBC, and this is why. Why is the deadline after the AJ Usyk? Like, couldn't they make the deadline beforehand and then actually put that belt up for that fight? Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna also say this. Shout out to you, Ned. Shame on the zone. The promotion for this AJ Usyk rematch is trash. Like, man, I'm like, yo, I haven't seen anything like promoting this. No commercials, no nothing. Like, I'm like, this is supposed to be a huge fight, and they not showing no love. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Katie.
Just to add to that, and I'll throw it back to you. On ESPN last night, they were saying how Sky Sports bought the pay-per-view rights in the UK, and then they were saying how ESPN was trying to buy the rights to that fight in America. And then they said they were told that DAZN has the rights to the fights, although no one's announced that DAZN has the right to the fight, and DAZN hasn't been promoting it. So what they're saying is they're skeptical as to who has the rights to air that fight in America. They were saying that last night on ESPN.
That's wild, though. Like, I literally haven't seen any promotion for this supposed huge fight. I'm just saying, man, this is looking bad. So I already know. Honestly, all of this tells me this is my conspiracy hat. They're giving that WBC belt to Deontay Wilder. Why? This is what it is. They're just gonna give it to Wilder, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Suleiman knows what he's doing. He gonna be like, hey, Wilder, we're gonna give you a second chance at becoming 2 times heavyweight champion. And then Wilder's gonna get that belt, and then Wilder's gonna get the opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed. I promise you this is what they're trying to set up. Because it makes no sense. Why would you give the deadline after this fight? The deadline should be before this fight. So that way, Tyson Fury can just give it up and then make that fight undisputed that everyone wants to see. Unless you don't really care about having undisputed, unless you want your mans in it. And they're probably like, yo, Wilder, we understand you were supposed to be Tyson Fury. You got beat up. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Yo, you gave us a good leg. I got your back. Mauricio already on the phone with Wilder. Don't worry, bro. You and Helenis or whoever we want to pick is going to be up for that WBC belt. It's going to make you a champ again. and then you're going to get a shot at Anthony Joshua like we planned all along 3 years ago. Voila. I'm just saying, I see past all of this. They trying to play us all, man. We should be upset with the WBC. I'm definitely upset with the zone. This is crazy that nobody's promoting that fight. Everybody should be ashamed of themselves. Tyson Fury, I'm not even mad at you no more because everybody's pulling a Tyson Fury right now. It's all smoke and mirrors. Wilder, you lucky you my mans. You know what I'm saying? So
Wilder get the easy pass. There G go, holding Wilder to a different standard again.
I can't help it. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault.
I'll say this. I'm not surprised. When I heard that he was vacating the Ring Magazine belt, I thought, respect to Ring Magazine for doing their due diligence, saying if you're retired, then we taking this belt. Does it surprise me that the WBC looked at it and said, we need to do something. What are we going to do? Like, like Trill said, they're like, oh man, people are looking at us. They said, here's what we can do. We can make the deadline after the Anthony Joshua Usyk rematch, right? Because then by then, maybe Tyson Fury is going to want to come back. If, say, the theory is true that he wants to fight Anthony Joshua, but he doesn't want to fight Alexander Usyk, well, we'll know by August 26th whether or not he would be fighting Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk. And so if it's a fight that he fancies like Anthony Joshua, and even Paris Fury has stated she doesn't think that Tyson Fury can resist a fight with Anthony Joshua. She never said anything about Usyk, which lets me know that he prefers to fight Anthony Joshua. So if that's the case, by August 26th, Tyson Fury is going to be like, I never said that I was retired. Fury will say something and say he never said it. So that will be that. Or maybe regardless of who wins, Tyson Fury is going to retire, right? Let that person fight, say, Deontay Wilder for undisputed. And then regardless of who becomes undisputed, he's going to come back out and say, all of you bums had fought for my leftovers, like you said, G, and I'm the real champion, and you got to beat me. And that'll still be a huge fight. So,
true.
Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Tyson Fury that I've noticed, he needs remarkable challenges. Like when I say remarkable challenges, like he needs to go to Germany and beat and to try to dethrone the guy who's reigned and ruled the heavyweight division for 10 years. Then he balloons to 450 pounds and has issues. Then he needs to get back in shape and then come in 9 months fight Deontay Wilder, the guy who's known as the knockout artist in the heavyweight division, and beat him, have a trilogy with him. In the United States. Then he comes back to the UK, sells out Wembley, breaks the record at Wembley, and knocks out Dillian White. And now he's thinking, okay, what do I do next? If there's one thing that I feel like I know about Tyson Fury is he's not comfortable being hunted. He's not comfortable being in the position where everyone's coming for what he has, right? He's the hunter. He likes to go where you are and beat you for your stuff. And it's a different mindset. It is a different mindset when you're seen as like that guy. You're seen as like the favorite and everyone's expecting you to win. It's a different type of pressure. That's what I've been explaining. I don't necessarily know that he likes that, or I don't know if that motivates him. I don't want to say he doesn't like it. I don't think like it intimidates him, but I don't think it motivates him when everyone is saying Tyson Fury, you're the best, or you're number one, or whatever. I think he feels like, okay, then I'm done. But like I think he likes hearing Deontay Wilder knock your head off. Oh, these guys are, oh, there's no way you can do this. And he thinks, oh, you think it's impossible? Well, watch me. Fury likes that type of stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that he's like, oh, I'll give away this belt. Maybe he'll give away the other belt. And then it wouldn't surprise me if, like, once the dust settles and everything, now here comes Fury. I'll beat him off a layoff. I'll beat him 2 year out, blah, blah, blah. I'll go to his country. If it's Usyk, I'll beat him in the Ukraine. Like, I'm telling you, that's the type of dude that Tyson Fury is. Like, so with all that being said, I do think if AJ wins the rematch, we're more likely to see Fury come out of retirement because money talks. And AJ is big money. But if Usyk wins, he'll probably stay retired and come back out eventually. That's what I see happening.
I agree.
Usyk turning into the real boogeyman. You know,
I'm sure that Ukrainian soup is too salty for these fellas. You know what I'm saying? We don't want
many men. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxers.